think that it was a mixed bag for Rodgers through the first 4 practices, and I do want to cut him a little bit of slack for maybe some of the accuracy issues and the miscommunication stuff, because it is still very early in his Steelers tenure, and he is still developing chemistry with his Steelers weapons here in Pittsburgh. So first, the thing that really stands out when you're watching him in person, guys, is that the arm talent and the quick release and the zip is definitely still there. And honestly, something that really impressed me about Rodgers was his ability to lower his arm angle to throw it around defenders trying to bat his passes. I mean, there was a number of underneath throws where Rodgers just lowers that arm slot a little bit and throws a perfectly placed football to his check down option. It's not a deep down the field laser type of throw, but it's still a very impressive throw. And just watching him warm up, seeing him throw the football, seeing how fast it comes out of his hand, you can tell that he is definitely the most talented thrower of the football in the quarterback room for the Pittsburgh Steelers this year, and it's not particularly close. And then another thing that really impressed me about Rodgers is how efficient he was at the goal line, all right? For those of you that don't know, the Steelers do something called 7 shots at the beginning of every single team period practice, where you have 7 opportunities at the goal line to score. But the area of improvement that this Steelers passing attack needs to get is that they need to start throwing the ball down the field with more efficiency. I think Rodgers only had 2 or 3 downfield completions throughout these first 4 practices, and what I mean by downfield is 10 or more air yards. He had 0 deep completions, which is 20 or more yards down the field. So Rodgers, obviously going up against this really good Steelers defense, there's not going to be a ton of opportunities to throw the ball deep down the field, but you're going to have to face good defenses in this league to go where the Steelers want to go, which is to the Super Bowl. So you're going to have to see, as camp goes on, Rodgers begin to pick apart this really good Steelers defense. If we get to that point, I will feel very confident about this Steelers offense heading into the year, but obviously, it's still a work in progress on offense with Rodgers at quarterback.